The bell has rang, but the story continues here on After the Bell. The idea of this YouTube channel is to take the biggest talking points from Raw, SmackDown, and premium live events and dissect them and look at the superstars involved and where the company is going to go next. So I'm looking at uploading maybe Monday Night Raw's review of the biggest talking points on Tuesday or Wednesday, and then on Saturday or Sunday we'll get Friday Night SmackDown's input. When a PLE is thrown in, obviously we'll have to shuffle the schedule a bit, so I'll let you guys know. Anyway, everybody's talking about what happened on Raw. The big face-off, Finn Bálor, CM Punk, setting up the World Heavyweight Championship match in Belfast, technically on Finn's home turf. I think this was a great move. I wasn't really expecting it when Liv was in the back, giving the large one to Finn about how he's sitting around playing video games and he's not helping the Judgment Day. So I was delighted to hear his music hit when Punk was in the ring. It was a cool little face-off, and we kind of got two jabs back and forth. It was great to see Balor back on the main event, and knowing that he's going to be main event in Raw again is great. To see him back in the main event with a bit of reason as well, like a World Heavyweight title on the line, is great. We haven't seen him hold a main title since that Universal title, the inaugural one where he got injured to Seth Rollins and had to vacate. So I think it's huge that he's back vying for the title again. There's a multitude of ways I think this could go. It's a bit of a strange one, I think. We have the situation, obviously, with Cody and Drew last week. I don't think anybody expected Cody to drop the title to Drew. Obviously, there was an interference, so it wasn't really like Drew went over and it was great, but I was still delighted to see it because it's been so long since Drew had that title and he held down the WWE during COVID and during that WrestleMania. So to finally see him back with gold around his waist was another great opportunity. It was another great thing to see. Obviously, they pulled the trigger on that because they were going to be in Glasgow the following night. So he got a huge hometown reception. We've seen all the videos on the WWE Reels and stuff like that. I wouldn't be completely surprised now if they pulled the trigger on Finn doing the same thing in Belfast, because that pop would be crazy. But Punk hasn't been champion that long, so I don't see them taking the belt off him right away. I feel like this feud and this match especially is a catalyst for something bigger. I think there's two ways they could go. I think we have the situation with the Judgment Day, the imminent implosion of the Judgment Day, which is going to be huge news. And especially, it could definitely build up to a huge WrestleMania match now that we're finally on the road to WrestleMania. But what that looks like, I don't really know. I know Dominic is out injured, but could he show up in Belfast, interfere in the match, and then inadvertently cause Punk to win, which leads to obviously ructions inside the Judgment Day and infighting that's just going to cause mayhem. That could easily set up a nice run into WrestleMania, and we could even play on it further then if Finn and Dom are both in the Rumble and Dom dumps out Finn, or vice versa. This could definitely set up a huge match for WrestleMania going forward, I think. Another option I think they could go with is Braun Breaker suspended indefinitely, so I wouldn't be surprised if he still showed up and got involved and took out both guys in the match, because he doesn't seem to care. That's his whole character that they're going with at the moment, where he's just ferocious. So to see him take the two boys out would be cool, and then to maybe set up a four-man Final Four in the Rumble, including maybe Logan Paul, Braun Breaker, Dom and Finn, and see where it goes from there. Personally, I wouldn't mind either happening. I'd love to see Finn win the belt, but I don't know if it's something they're going to pull the trigger on this early. Like, he kind of just staked his claim and now he's going to win the title. I don't really see it going that way, although I would love it, but that's just bias. I'd also love to see Finn win the Rumble. I feel like he's definitely one of these characters that could win the Rumble. But I haven't even given any thought to the Royal Rumble yet, but that will be in a future video. But I think it would be cool to see Finn win the Rumble and go against the World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania. But I also wouldn't be opposed to building Finn and Dom to a huge grudge match at WrestleMania and the implosion of the Judgment Day in between all of that. But don't get me wrong, I actually love the Judgment Day, so I think keeping them together a little bit longer is also good for business. That's my takes. It's not really a prediction. It's more of just breaking down what I think could or couldn't happen. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you have any predictions or analysis or what you think might happen with this feud, Finn, the Judgment Day, Punk, or Division, who knows? So let me know down in the comments. And if you like this sort of content and you're into this sort of wrestling content, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.